Sagittarius, welcome to Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you're doing well, my beloved. This is your general reading for the latter part of August and the early part of September. And honey, what is going on here? Who is keeping secrets? The center of your reading is that of the Ace of Swords, right? And by its lonesome, it represents that of new opportunity, new ideas, right? New ideas coming to you, new ideas you are sharing. But when I couple it with the Jack of Hearts, the Jack of Hearts is very 12th house energy, right? And 12th house energy is illusions and delusions. Like, we interpret our dreams differently than what we thought. When we are in love with someone and they're like, we don't even know who you are delusional. I feel like whatever you thought was happening, however you had on your rose-colored glasses, my Sagittarius, it wasn't so. All right. So the great thing is these are minor arcanas, and really I feel like that this is going to be Spirit and Source really trying to come give you a little shake and say, hey, Sagittarius, wake up, right? Wake up to what's going on around you. Now, we're going to go into your moon energy, and your moon energy is where you manifest. It's where your feelings and emotions are. It's where things are unfolding before we see it in our sun energy and our ego. And I have that of the Five of Cups. Now, with this Five of Cups, there is this dissatisfaction. This does feel, it feels like it's all around. At first, I thought it was going to be, work related. But I feel like it's like in the matters of the heart, right? It's beyond disappointment. It's like you are heartbroken, right? And it has nothing to do with, relationships. What am I trying to say? It's not like marital relationship. It's not like husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend. It feels like a hurt that you get from someone you just care about, right? This is the hurt that is also coupled with, I thought you were better than that, with a little disappointment. When I expand on this five, and keep in mind that fives are uncomfortable but necessary changes that have to occur, I have that of the Five of Hearts. And this is why I thought it was going to be work related, because the King in the Illumination deck represents that of professional success, right? And some of us, we are a little bit delusional in that of, in the matters of work, but in a different way. It feels like that you are focusing on the things that are not working and not focusing on the things that are. And perhaps, and the reason why that is weighing so heavily on you is because it seems much bigger than it really is, right? If you look at that Five of Cups, it's just spilt wine. The glasses are not broken. All you have to do is pick those cups up, take these other two cups, and go about your merry way. You're leaning too heavily on what's not working out and not focusing on what can push you forward to move past that. It does feel related to like that's why. Also in your moon energy is that of the the Page of Swords. I was going to say that energy feels very immature, right? This energy that we've been focusing on is that of immaturity, okay? And this doesn't necessarily mean someone that is young. I feel like it's someone who, they're the ones who have been creating these delusions because they haven't been 100% honest with where they are emotionally, financially. But it feels very emotional. It feels very mental, right? I feel like this energy has just been very stubborn. Also in your moon energy is here the King of Swords, and you're almost trying to parent this energy. When I expanded on this, I had that of the Seven of Spades, that in reverse, and this on the upright means that of triumph, moving forward, right? This energy here is not moving forward because they're not plumb listening. They're not listening to reason. It's a very unreasonable energy of like, I'm going to do it how I want to do it, and I'm going to do it my way. And their way is the immature way. Their way doesn't have growth. Their way doesn't have foresight. Now, let's let's see how this is going to play out in your sun energy. And this is your ego. And I have that of the King of Cups. So Sagittarius, I don't know if this is you. This is being calm, cool, and collected. And, you know, even though emotionally it seems like all those waters are running quite rampant. And then you even have that ship in the back. Almost like that ship has sailed, but that ship has sailed during the time where storms were coming. They weren't listening. And you feel like that all you can do is sit there and watch it. But you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You don't even want to turn and look at that ship because it'll hurt you too much, right? Because you almost feel like that if you would have done more, if you would have said more, they wouldn't have listened to you anyway, Sagittarius. This is truth, right? And I have that here of the King of Spades that I coupled with that King of Cups. So first of all, King, this is ultimate authority, right? He also represents that of the Emperor. He also represents that of wisdom, right? So now is the time. The message is don't be emotionally involved in this energy here. Use your wisdom. Use your ability to decipher what's right. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Discernment. Use your discernment, because with wisdom comes discernment. So that's going to help you on this kind of emotional roller coaster that this energy is kind of bringing you on. I also have in your sun energy the Page of Wands, and I feel like that this is you. I feel like this is where you are. You're like, you know what? I can't worry about that so much. I can't be fooled by this anymore. I have to start anew. I have to see what makes me happy, what delights me, what makes me feel passionate. You know, red is no coincidence that it is here. Red is really leaning in on your primal needs, the things you can't do without. And by golly, peace is something you can't do without. And you are passionately working towards that. And also in your sun energy, I have that of the 5 of Swords with the 7 of Hearts. Listen, no matter what you do, what you say, there is no winner here. Just know that. So despite all the things they're telling you, and I feel like someone's just not being honest. And it feels like this energy, they're not being honest about what's really going on. And it's like, I don't know why they're not being honest. Because if they were being honest, then you would be able to say, okay, now I know how to move forward. Now I know what to do for us, for you, for them. So it's more beneficial to be truthful and honest when really we all just standing here like, what do we do? What do we do now? All right, so if we stay in this energy, and I feel like this is the energy that we need to focus on, is you, that new passionate start for you, right? If we stay in this energy, then you have that of the Chariot upright. This is success. This is triumph. Yes, Sagittarius, there's going to be bad things, but that is necessary. Without the stars, there is not darkness. You cannot see the moon illuminate without the stars. And then after that, in order to see the sun, guess what disappears? The stars. And the moon starts to dissipate. The moon starts to become smaller. My point is, opposition is necessary, and if yielded correctly, it would help you and all the things you need to get to where you need to go. This is the magician. He is number 1. So I say it shall be. That is the translation of abracadabra. Listen, I don't think anything else needs to be said. I absolutely love that reading for you. And energetically, I feel like you just shifted. And I like that. I absolutely adore you, Sagittarius. Thank you. See you next month.